Over 2,100 years ago, a meeting between a king and a monk would spark one of the most profound dialogues in spiritual history. The Indo-Greek king Melinda was both powerful and curious. He had heard whispers of the Buddhist teachings, these mysterious ideas about non-self, or anatta, that challenged everything he believed about identity and the soul. Then one day, he met a Buddhist monk named Nagasena, and with a single, everyday question, the king began a conversation that distilled the Buddha's teaching on non-self, a teaching that continues to guide monks and lay people to this day. This famous parable about a chariot makes a simple but often misunderstood teaching easier to grasp. Some say it was fate, others karma, but when King Melinda crossed paths with Nagasena, these 4 words changed everything. "What is your name?" Nagasena replied to the question, "I'm Nagasena, but that's just a name, a label. There's no real permanent Nagasena behind it." The king looked at him a bit puzzled. If there's no Nagasena, then who's sitting in front of me? Who wears the robes? Who eats the food? Who speaks? Now here's where it gets interesting. Nagasena asked him, "Great king, how did you get here today?" The king said, "In my chariot." Nagasena nodded. "All right, is the chariot its wheels?" he asked. "No." "The axle?" "No." "The yoke, the reins, the seat?" The king shook his head. "No, none of these parts alone are the chariot." Nagasena leaned in. "Then what is the chariot? Isn't it just a name for all those parts working together?" And suddenly it clicked. Nagasena said, "Just like the chariot, what you call Nagasena is only a label. There is no separate self, just a collection of parts. Form, feelings, perception, mental formations, and consciousness, all moving and all changing. No permanent soul, just a collective process." And that is the essence of the Buddhist teachings of anatta, or non-self. You are not your name, not your body, not your thoughts. You are the chariot in motion, empty of a fixed self, yet full of potential and freedom.